All right, so today is 7:29. It's approximately probably I think like 5:30ish, 6 o'clock. Anyway, this is today's vlog, or should I say employment hunt log, I guess. Um, if you didn't know, I don't know, just for self-reference, I guess. My name's Junior Francis. Yes, I'm the guy that some random girl tried to kill on the 95 with a Mercedes, blah, 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 in Florida. Anyway, so I've been homeless for about a good 3, 4, 5 years now, and it is time to get up out of that hole. So today, this is probably the third or fourth or fifth time I went to these stores, but something said, let's just, let's go ahead and document this thing, because maybe next time it's not going to be the same, or it is. This way, I'll know exactly, or I'll remember, what happened. And I'll have a document of it. I'll be like, oh, yeah, remember? I came here a couple of weeks ago. You guys said come back tomorrow. And you said come back tomorrow. And you said come back tomorrow again. So I'm just going to say, do you not want to see me employed? Or do you not want to, like, what is this going on here? If I'm homeless, usually they'll direct you to the next, store that's actually hiring. That's what I usually do when I'm on the clock and someone asks, hey, hiring? I don't think so, but I know which store has an availability for that. Things of the sort. The summer's just started, so it should be a lot of visitors, a lot of tourists here, so it should be a lot of work to be done and help needed for a lot of businesses, especially the hotel industry, because everyone wants to come to Florida to go to hotels and have fun and stuff like that. No one wants to clean up, and you know what I'm saying. I'm sick of being the neighborhood janitor for Florida for free. I usually go around different cities in Florida on my free time and pick up trash here and there because I just like the area to be clean. But now it's time to actually get employed to do so, or just worry about myself, because that's all I have. And it's been 4 years and I can't believe I still don't have an apartment or a car to sleep in at least. So let's get on with it. Yes, I have PTSD, ADHD, autism, and many other deficiencies that do hinder me from learning. Um, if you haven't known, Princey Prince has a lot of different things. I'm adult entertainer. Let's get that understood. I'm a very big on my adult entertainment. Also a producer, and I do a lot of things on my own for my very own purposes. But let's get this corporation incorporated correctly. It's time for me to get some funds, and the only way to do that is to work for another business until I can afford to, you know, financially take care of myself under my own hat. So the first place I went to was what is this? 7299 Commercial Boulevard. I believe that's like a commercial and university area. That's like Florida, Tamarack area. I think all of these one, two, three, four places, two, three, or five locations I went to. They're in Tamarack, and unfortunately, they can. I'm not gonna say they don't want to see me making money. I'm not gonna say that. Let's not say that, because every time I go there, they can't offer me something to drink or offer me an employment, which is strange. If you see someone that's in help and you got, you know, resources, what should be hard? And hey, guy, I'm sorry we're not hiring, but I tell you what, I could give you a cup of ice, a cup of water. Especially if you've been outside in the sun in like 90 degrees and plus all day, every day. I'm still starting to question why it's so hot in Florida right now. But anyway, and I washed my clothes like 2 days ago, and just because it's so hot and I'm always outside because I don't have nowhere to legally be without, going to jail or having some lady that can't, stand me, calling the cops because she can't stand me, I have to keep moving around outside in the sun, and that makes me really hot and sweaty. So when I do get to the destination, I look so and I smell so and then it's just a bad image on the employer. Just like, I don't think I want to hire him. But hey, if I want to hire someone, because I need to hire someone, I'll hire someone. I'm not gonna hear. You can't be judging people. You don't. I'm not looking for a judge. I'm looking for employment. You know. So with that being said, let's see what they have said and what we have here on our little notepad. So I went to the establishment, and this is for the Burger King. This is actually the fourth time, I think, within the last 3 month period, if not. It was approximately around 4 p.m. It took me like all day on the city bus. I literally went to the beach. I was gonna take a shower. Then I got off one bus, got just to get to the next one, and I've been on that bus for like a whole hour, with people just sitting on the bus, looking at me, and just getting off and going on, getting off and going on, getting off and going on, just one stop, one stop, one stop, slow driving. At one point, I think the driver was like weak or something. Like, I don't know. He wasn't. I asked him if he's okay. I'm like, sir, do you need to like call your coworker to ask someone else to switch the bus or something? It was so horrible. I fell asleep. Then I fell asleep, and I'm like, wow. I woke up. I'm still not at my destination. It's literally been almost like over an hour. I literally seen everyone in like what is it, the east region of Tamarack on the bus. I've seen people that don't even need to take the bus on the bus. I'm like, sir, I just seen you get out of your vehicle, you know? So I don't know, whatever. I guess I'm starting to attract people now, but I'm not attracting people that want to help me. They just want to see me, which is not what I need. Anyway, so I finally made it to the destination, exhausted and just I don't even want to talk about it. Anyway, so I finally reached there, and like I said, for the third time, this is the commercial. I actually seen a lady outside in red. I wasn't sure if she's a manager or not, but I spent so much time sitting down in that position on the bus waiting to get off. I actually needed to pee, so I just went inside and used the restroom, and on my way in, she was like, "Oh, you gotta take your mask off," and I'm like, "What mask, ma'am? This is just a covering for my face." Then I took that off, and I'm like, "Okay, fine. I have a mask under my mask, so it shouldn't be no problem." I'm not out here walking around with a ski mask, making you think I'm gonna rob the place. I'm walking around with a clown mask, so you know that everyone thinks I'm a clown, which is what they do in this city or in this state anyway. They take me for a joke. I'm gonna show you guys soon. Don't worry about it. Um, Also, after I've used the restroom, I'm like, can I speak to someone that, a supervisor or manager? This is usually how I approach them, because they usually send like a child to be at the register, or a child to come and ask me, oh, hi, can I help you? And I'm like, You cannot help me. I'm 30 years old. I'm looking for employment, not for, what is it called? I don't even know because I don't relate to children. So I told the little girl, I'm like, hey, I'm here to seek, supervisor or, management to about employment. Next thing I know, the management, I don't even know how, she's sitting on the floor, came out of nowhere, started talking to me. And I'm like, hi, I came to speak with you about employment. Oh, da 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 da. Can you take your mask off? I'm like, bruh, I just took the first mask off. Now the second one is supposed to avoid me from, transferring bacteria into your business, and, or even worse, receive bacteria from your business, because I need to cover my mouth and my nose. Oh, can you cover your mouth? Can you remove your mask? I'm like, what? No, have you not heard of COVID? You should have a mask on. You should have all these a glove on. You know what I'm saying? You're in here selling people food and shit. Like, this is like, what? This is Burger King. Who employed you? Like, but whatever. I'm not here to judge people. I'm just here to get to work. You know what I'm saying? So she says, "Oh, I'm scaring her." I'm like, "I'm scaring you by asking for a job? What the hell?" Okay, this is strange. Then she backed up and she's like, okay, if you won't take off those masks, I'm gonna ask you to leave and call the police. I'm like, call the police? So let me get this straight. Y'all got these young kids walking around with guns and all type of stuff just to look cool and be cool, right? And I walk in with a mask and my laptop in my hand, and you think that I'm here to scare you, right? I'm just trying to make the picture, you know, I'm painting the picture that happened. So immediately that happened, I'm like, okay, this lady does not want to see me get a job at all. She does not like me at all. For some appointed reason, I don't know why. I don't even know her. I just wanted to work with Burger King. I didn't even know her enough to say I want to work with her. I want to work for Burger King, work with Burger King. You know what I'm saying? So after she kept asking me to take my clothing off, I just felt very uncomfortable. I'm like, first you asked me to take off the clown mask, that I took the clown mask off because I don't want no one to see that I'm the person that they tried to kill and laugh and stalk and taunt every day, you know? So I'm like, all right, let's take that off. Then she asked me to take off my COVID mask, and I'm like, okay, I don't want to transfer bacteria or breathe air with you. Then she asked me to take my glasses off. I'm like, ma'am, you're asking me to strip. What's going on? Like, I'm not here for that. I'm here to get employed, you know? So after that, I just felt uncomfortable and I'm just like, all right, I'm just going to leave and deal with corporate. I'll let corporate take care of it. Because obviously, if this is a franchise, y'all got some other shady business going on and I'm not a part of it. Then I'm like, okay, look, across the street, there's a Dunkin' Donuts at Commercial and University. Let's go there. Last time I went, a couple months back, there was this big buff guy in there, and he was like, um, he was pretty cool if you ask me. I'm not sure. I don't have any beef with him. He just didn't hire me or didn't try to, which I'm not mad. I'm not, I don't, oh, no one owes me employment. Just be honest with me. Hey, I don't want to work with you. Hey, I don't like you. Hey, I think just be honest. I don't even know what you could say. Like, I didn't do nothing to you. I just wanted to make money with you. What, you don't want to make money? You're not comfortable leveling up in life? You don't want to do better in life? Like, what is it? Because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to build the business up. Just like the last Dunkin' Donuts restaurant I went in, I started cleaning the store, like literally cleaning the store, wiping the walls and everything. All the employees got mad. Oh, he's cleaning. Ah, da, 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 da. Clock him out, clock him out. I'm like, why would you clock me out? And I'm cleaning the machines that y'all use every day. They don't want to clean, they don't want to work. And I'm like, bro, y'all not doing the work. I'm the one doing the work. Why y'all mad? All y'all gotta do is basically still employ me and watch me work. Shit, y'all been sitting there all this time letting the dirt build up. Whatever. I'm not gonna cry about it. So I went to the Dunkin'. I walked in and there was a Jamaican man in there, and I'm like, okay, that's cool, Jamaican guy. All right, bomb. Next thing I know, there's a lady. She's in front of me, like she's waiting to be serviced, and I'm like, okay, let me wait on her. I see this guy in there having a sweet conversation on the phone, and I'm like, oh yeah, you guys got it going on in here. You guys look well comfortable. Remind you, in both of these lobbies I went inside of, they had no business. There was no clients on their floor happy with their services or with the food that they're cooking. I'm not here to complain. I'm just telling you what happened. All right. So I go up to the register and I'm like, I'm waiting on him to get off the phone because he's speaking to like another client or I don't know, somebody from another store. I guess they're family members or something. I don't know what kind of family thing they got going on with these restaurants. Anyway, I'm about to start applying for clothing stores and hotels because I see the restaurant thing is too easy or something for them to not, get me employed. And it's been like I got up since 6 o'clock this morning, and it's already like 7 already, and I still didn't get an interview. I still didn't get a job, and I've been on the road in the sun all day. So you know, I spoke to the person on duty and I'm like, hey, you guys hiring? It's like, oh, I don't know, not at the moment, blah, 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 blah. If they are, you'd have to come back tomorrow. And I'm like, what? Come back tomorrow? Okay, what can you tell me? Could you give me a reason of why I need to come back tomorrow? Are you gonna hire me tomorrow? Are you gonna do an interview with me tomorrow? Are you gonna give me details about what the job offer is tomorrow? You know what I'm saying? Like what am I coming back for if I finally made it here, you know? So all I know is This guy, remind you, this grown ass man, this man look like he about 50. And I ask him about employment. He goes and direct me to the little girl that's on the floor talking about some, oh yeah, I should speak to her about employment. I said, what? Sir, what are you saying to me? I came to speak to you man to man about employment and you're telling me about talking to children? Like what are you talking about? It was the strangest thing of today. I'm gonna be honest. I've seen some random things with some children's, but that was just disgusting. It was just, there was a little underage girl. She was just sweeping. Oh yeah, you should talk to her about getting a job here. I'm like, what? What are you saying to me? Like, she's not even behind the desk. She's on the floor, sir. You get what I'm saying? So it's a whole lot of weird, perverted stuff going on. But I'm, like I said, I'm just telling you what I go through. Trust me, if I had a body camera, you would have got to see it your damn self. Anyways, so I visited the establishment seeking employment, and it ended with this grown ass man playing, telling me, oh yeah, talk to that little girl. She's gonna give you a job. Like, what? And that's just that for that. I don't even think I want to work there, honestly, just because of that little incident. Then I went to 5435 Chipotle. That's university and commercial as well. This one, I don't remember it going too bad. It was actually pretty smooth. And although it was a lot of people like watching me, I don't know. I guess it's because they never seen someone that don't want to be seen before. They're used to people that's showing off their faces, I guess. I don't know. So I went to commercial and university, went to go speak with the manager, and a guy directed a lady to me, right? He was like, "Oh, that's the hiring manager. I'm going to get her for you, da 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 da, or whatever." Then she came and said she's not the hiring manager. I would have to come back on Thursday. And everyone in the Fort Lauderdale knows on Thursdays what I do. You know, but which is fine. I don't care. Whatever. Oh, you got to come back and speak with such and such person. So I'm like, you know what? Scratch it. Let's get real. I've been hunting and job hunting and running around in the sun all day, since 6 o'clock. I'm homeless and I'm seeking employment. Is it something that you guys could offer me to eat? Because I'm starving at the moment and I don't want to steal and I don't want to get in trouble or anything. And you're a manager or supervisor, so, are you able to give me some assistance? Since you cannot give me a job at the moment, and employment. She goes, "Oh, she's not the manager that's able to authorize that." I said, "I know you're not. Why are you guys still playing games with me? Why is the person that's authorized to hire people is still sitting in the back office?" They do this every time. So I'm like, all right, I guess they like seeing me beg or watch me suffer or something. I don't know how. I don't do nothing to nobody. Literally, I sleep like in laundry rooms. I sleep on sidewalks. I sleep anywhere that I can afford to. And when I save up some money, I get a hotel. If I could get a cheap one available, if they don't try to race me to it and show me that, oh, they got money, more money than me, like, whatever. I don't know. So I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to verse y'all. I'm trying to work with y'all. Like, if y'all didn't notice, I'm not a hater. I'm a collaborator. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna let that kill my vibe. I'm gonna go ahead and go over to Jersey Mike's 5413. Maybe I could make a sub. It ain't Subway, but maybe I could make a couple extra bucks a week, get my first, last, and my deposit money because I'm looking forward to get this really cool apartment I've been eyeballing. And I would like really love myself if I could be able to like pay for my own apartment. I would definitely utilize that to the fullest. So I went to Jersey Mike's and they're like, "Oh, they're not hiring." And I'm like, "What? How y'all still not hiring?" For the last 6 months I've been coming to the store and asking the same question. I literally don't even eat there anymore. I used to go to Jersey Mike's just because I like their bacon. Now I just go there and just like, "Hey, y'all hiring?" Nope. You gotta come out tomorrow. Y'all hiring? Nope. You gotta come out tomorrow. Y'all hiring? Nope. There's a lot of kids here. It's summertime. I'm like, okay. So I asked the lady, I'm like, bro, you know I've been asking y'all about this employment for like 6 months now, right? She said, oh wow, really? I didn't know. I never seen you before. I said, oh really? I said, I haven't seen you on the floor either. It's the first time I seen you got up out the manager chair. The last one I went to was Tropical Smoothie Cafe. I actually went in and I don't see myself working around smoothies. That's just not my thing. I don't know. But money is money, work is work, employment is an employment. So I'm like, all right, let's get the job done. Let's see what they could do. Let's see what I could do with them, you know? So I went inside a Tropical Smoothie Cafe. And they're like, oh, the manager or supervisor that could speak to you about employment is not here as well. I'm like, wow. So I just came here to look in y'all faces because I like seeing y'all, right? We like seeing each other. That's why I came here to see y'all, right? This one goes, oh, you can call and check about the availability. I'm like, hey, I just got 3 days a week. I'd love to get a job, you know? I got a Monday, I got a Tuesday, a Wednesday, and a Thursday. Do you think that's something your company could work with? I don't know. You'd have to call and check in tomorrow. I said, why is the person in charge never in charge? Like, what's going on? It's like it's just a whole bunch of free food going on, like just literally a whole bunch of free food. That's it. And I'm in the homelessness circle, just sitting there by myself, just suffering, and everyone just in their fancy cars, driving around me in circles and spending money expeditiously in circles, and I'm just there like the duck, like hey, can I get a job? Are you guys hiring? Are you guys hiring? Are you? No, no, no. So it's like, wow, bro. And that's 5409 tropical smoothie. No, five. You see, I got ADHD and a whole bunch of different disabilities. And ever since that traumatic event, with me dying on that car, it just really changed my life. And I'm still trying to cope with it. But that's not what this is about. This is about me getting another form of employment so I can be able to take care of myself financially and not have to ask and beg and go around people. You know, I would love to just walk inside of, restaurants and buy what I want. Not, oh, are you guys hiring? Because I don't have enough money to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not what I'm here for. And I'm not trying to go to people's restaurants begging for food. That's not cool because at some point they have to do inventory and somebody has to pay the price. And I'm big on paying. I'm not big on free. I'm not. Like I used to work for Starbucks and I used to question how the hell can we afford to give out free cups of water, free cups of ice? Like I literally used to be working drive through and I'm like, bro, that's all they come in here? They just like you just got your fifth cup of ice, fam. But whatever. I'm not here to complain about it. I'm just telling you how I see it. So once again, today has been a very horrible day. I don't know how the night's gonna go. Um, it's 7:29, 2025. I'm not even sure what time it is exactly. The sun is going down, and everyone's gonna be happy because they get to go to their apartments and relax and all that good stuff. And I'm still wandering all around the world trying to figure out if I could probably get a 2 day or 1 days a week at McDonald's and 1 day at Taco Bell or something. Matter of fact, there's a Taco Bell across the street, so I'm gonna go ahead and check them out and see what it's like over there, if they're employing now or they're still not hiring after the last time I checked, which is like 2 months ago. But like I said, I'm not upset. I'm not upset. I'm just talking about it just like how it is. It's your boy Mr. 4K once again, and if you ain't know, Junior Francis, and that's for today's employment vlog or log.